Welcome to the Goods from the Woods. My name is Rivers Langley.
I'm Sam Harder.
And I'm Carter Glasscock.
And today we are so pleased to be joined once again for the first time since May 2017. I looked that shit up. And
oh my God.
Unforgivable on our part, but we're so happy he's here. Our friend.
Travis Clark. That's it. Hi, yes.
That's
Must
right.
say name important.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, I mean, how's the last 5 years been?
Oh, well, let's see. Let me condense it. Fine. Basically, you know,
same old.
You know.
Yeah, I realize.
These days, that means you're killing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Total turnover of the cast here, except for yours truly, which is.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
First
I guess
time.
it was Midnight and Dr. Pat last time you were here.
Yeah.
Good night.
Whatever. Yeah, sorry.
Did he take a heel turn and become Dr. Midnight?
Well, no, he had his, his alter ego, Senor Buenos Noches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
He's going to find his way back and kill me for messing up his name.
No, we call Carter, for real, we call him Mr. Afternoon.
Yeah.
Mr.
Dr. Afternoon.
That's really good.
Sam, I hate to tell you that is going to stick.
Mr. Afternoon.
It's going to stick.
Hey, there are worse nicknames. I'll take that one happily.
No, that's a good.
People are like, what the hell does that mean?
Seems relaxing.
Yeah. It's because
you got to have like a real breezy vibe if you're Mr. Afternoon, you know?
Yeah, kind of does already.
You know, I'm just about sandwiches, chips, and
smelling like coconuts.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like that's kind of the Mr. Afternoon vibe.
Yeah.
When you're around me, you've been up for a few hours.
Definitely.
Unless you're hungover, then you're just waking up to Mr. Afternoon.
He's a human basket of teriyaki wings at Margaritaville. That's what I'm saying.
I'm like a daytime soap opera. No one's watching me, but I'm on in the background at the doctor's office.
Man, it ain't the morning and it ain't the evening. It is Mr. Afternoon. If you know what I'm saying.
Hanging out with you at KANG.
Yeah, they call me Kid Afternoon Delight.
Mr. Afternoon Drive Time.
Oh, yeah, that would be.
Surely there's a DJ called Mr. Afternoon on the radio somewhere.
Yeah, there is. His name is me.
Okay, I guess so.
I'm Mr. Afternoon.
Yeah, you need to get this shit on Spotify, man. I'm
Hell
telling you.
yeah.
Dude.
If only we knew someone who worked at that.
Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah, if only.
Oh man. Well.
Shout out! I don't know.
Oh,
Before
yeah.
we start, I ran into a Goods from the Woods listener in the wild. Shout out to Christy at a comedy show on
hello.
a sidewalk.
Nice.
She was the only audience member. She was one of like 5.
100% turnout.
Yeah.
Is Goods from the Woods fans, and we are so proud of that.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
a guy I work with listens to the show. Angelo Bedoy. Shout out to Angelo.
Shout
Oh
out to
man.
Angelo and
Damn.
Christy.
Angelo Christie.
Hell
Thank you
yeah.
both.
Yeah, thank you for listening. And also,
And that's all the known listeners.
well,
The rest of Rivers, I think, is making up.
yeah, it's all
And
me.
Shadow accounts
We got
commenting on our
we got view bots for sure.
view bots.
Look, I did just get off the phone with Vladimir Putin about our Russian bots, and everything's going good.
That's the only thing I
is
talked about.
great. Please have more content about vodka.
Well, speaking of listeners, I'll shout out this guy, Josh Coleman. Josh Coleman.
Such a generic made-up name.
well, no
How
matter,
long has he been in witness protection?
Which country does he live in?
well, so funny you ask. He lives in ours, but he was on a recent trip in Scotland and sent us a beverage. And this was sort of fortuitous because I got this in the mail, and the day that this arrived, Travis posted about this on his Facebook.
This is having a moment in the world. Apparently, it's huge in Scotland.
Yeah.
But there's a drink there called IRN-BRU.
IRN-BRU.
Like IRN-BRU.
I have not been able to not say it.
You have to. You got to roll the R and you got to go at the end. Yeah. I found out about this on TikTok because a lady with an OnlyFans account used it like it was on her face
Oh, wow. Oh, so she was really into it.
She was super into it. And was like,
Wait, the IRN-BRU?
Yeah. She was like, oh,
She
this
jerked off the IRN-BRU?
No,
on her
she
face?
got an IRN-BRU facial. She received it.
Someone else completed it.
Apparently, yeah. It was a close shot. So I couldn't see. Yeah,
Brewed to completion.
Yeah, it's like in a commercial when Michael Jordan like slam dunks a Big Mac or something. You're an OnlyFans, you jerk off a soda onto your face.
Well, weirdly, their advertising campaign, because I did read into this, like they kind of have like sort of risque ads and stuff like that. Like they had one, IRN-BRU.
What are you talking about?
Does this have a different connotation or meaning since it's in a different country?
No.
Like IRN-BRU. It's okay. Just checking.
No, I think it is. It is sort of a reference, I think, to the Scottish kind of iron workers. This came out in the early 1900s.
Fireworkers?
Iron workers.
Oh,
iron workers.
So wait, they're saying this is what powered. You're an iron worker, and this is your Gatorade.
Yeah, I think so. Or at least in the early 1900s, I think was the implication.
Be a good lad and hand me a brew. An IRN-BRU.
I need an IRN-BRU.
I've been working all day. I need the taste of orange. An IRN-BRU.
My lungs are filled with toxins, but my mouth is filled with goodness.
You can take that water and shove it up your arse. I want an IRN-BRU.
This soda is iron approved by all of the iron workers.
It would make sense that people died earlier back in the day because they were drinking this instead of they're like, it's safer than water. Water could get iron in it.
Yeah, well, this actually has iron. It has a bit of a
are we gonna have to
very
drink this
like a
shit?
very very small molecule of ferrium, which is
Is this like a liquid vitamin?
no, but it's a liquid vitamin in the way that in the early 1900s all sodas were sold as like patent
medicinals.
medicine.
Sure.
Yeah, so it's got some of that sort of remaining residue, but it's as much a vitamin as like Coca-Cola or RC or something like that.
I mean, if it was not for Coca-Cola, I would not get my vitamin cola nut.
That's true.
Yeah, it would be
Right?
very cola deficient.
Essential vitamin.
Yeah.
One of their ad campaigns, by the way, had a billboard that had a newborn chicken, and it says, "There is nothing better than an IRN-BRU when you've just been laid."
Okay.
Oh, boy.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
It's weird. It implies there's chicken in it.
I guess it's maybe healthier than a cigarette.
Yeah.
I don't know.
IRN-BRU. It may be healthier than a cigarette.
That's up to you.
Sorry, babe. Let me pop a soda after that. That was good, but
It might be better than sucking on a tailpipe.
Man, I went through a whole pack of IRN-BRU on a road trip, bro.
What?
Just rolled up the windows and brewed it the whole way.
It's
Gamer fuel. What the hell is gamer fuel?
It's full of horny goat weed.
This puts food on the table for my family. I don't know what gamer fuel is.
Their other ad slogans include Scotland's other national drink. Little reference
Beer.
to Scotch.
Scotch.
Oh, Scotch. Yeah, they are known for that one. That one gets a little more attention than IRN-BRU. I'd heard of Scotch before this.
I love this slogan: "Old and unimproved." Shout out. Great slogan.
Could apply to Scotland as well.
This one says, "IRN-BRU gets you through."
Yeah.
And then my absolute favorite, "Made in Scotland from girders."
What?
Okay.
So I think they're implying that there is iron, like they just they boil down iron girders and make IRN-BRU.
I like the idea, like the story of how like Tabasco came to be. It was like they'd burned down the farm. All that was left was vinegar and peppers. And they're like, what can we make with this? I feel like IRN-BRU is like, we've got nothing but this abandoned factory, carbonated water, a girder, and some sugar. What can we do? It's soda pop time.
Yeah.
We'll make a detritus drink.
I wonder if it was always this color.
Yes.
It was?
Yeah, and that color is patented, and they have their own tartan. that is
What?
registered with the government of Scotland, so you can buy an IRN-BRU fucking kilt.
Are there brew points? Like if I drink enough IRN-BRU, I get a kilt?
Dude, that would rock. I would love.
Scan this QR code and let's find out.
Yeah, I mean,
And they're not behind with the times. They got QR codes.
I mean,
Damn, they are not. Oh, you weren't kidding.
No.
Just aim your sheep at the QR code. And when it bleeds, then
I mean,
Wow.
yeah.
That's cool.
Now I know what I'm going to be scouring eBay for.
I want
now,
that,
right? Yeah.
I want that fucking kilt, baby. I want the tartan.
Okay.
Give it.
That
to
seems
me.
like something you should have hanging up around.
I mean,
here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Someone gave me like the novelty gift of like I own like a sliver of an acre in Scotland.
Oh, hey.
It's like I'm a landowner now in Scotland. So it's like, okay, when I'm about to drink the Scottish drink, I need the kilt and I got the trifecta. Like I think I'm prime minister after
I have
that.
to
Right? Yeah.
I have to
Damn,
drink
that's great.
brew before I farm the easement between the sidewalk and the street. It belongs to me. This is the most popular drink in Scotland, with Coca-Cola being a second.
Wow.
There's
This tops Coca-Cola.
most popular
I
soft
bet
drink,
it's
I
good.
should
Yeah,
say.
okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and it is the third most popular soda behind Coke and Pepsi in UK overall. So
Jesus.
yeah, and I'm fucking very excited to try
I'm
this shit.
just because I looked up a little bit too, and it like 1901 is when they made the first one, right? Like,
Yeah, that's right.
This is over 100. Not this one, but this idea is maybe this one is over. Imagine that they had a QR code in 1901. Like, this is gonna go all the way to the boys in the U.S. and they're gonna talk about it.
There'll be a phone with everything on it. Just open your mind's eye as far as it will
and
go.
it's gonna melt your granddaddy's brain.
You can play Pac-Man on it. What's Pac-Man?
I don't know yet, but it's gonna be huge.
You can watch people have sex on it.
What's sex?
There weren't no sex hundreds of years ago.
We hadn't invented it yet. We just spawned like asexual buds.
We rose from puddles.
That's why we had to wear kilts, because your youngins would just grow off you like a spud.
Back then it was just work and brew. Twert no sex and twert no food.
And people would look at you and you'd say, "There's nothing, brew it," and you just let it happen.
By the way, one of their other ads I wanted to talk about, it had a depressed goth kid on it. And
What?
It said, "Cheer up, goth. Have an IRN-BRU."
That's the whole.
That's for the Glasgow.
Yeah.
That's My Bloody Valentine.
That is
indeed,
an
yeah.
excellent slam dunk on goth people.
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
honest.
Yes, that's
Like no pun, no like context, just like cheer up, you weepy bastard.
Have a brew. That's all we have.
You know what you don't have enough of? Sugar and iron. That's why you're so sad.
You sad wee fuck.
The only Smiths you should be listening to are the Iron Smiths.
you haven't done, Morrissey. I before we crack this thing, because I wanted to talk about, because you were mentioning this thing starts in 1901. I wanted to talk about their ad campaign, because we had a Moxie soda. which is,
Moxie is just carbonated motor oil.
Oh,
It
it's
is
so
awful.
weird.
It's disgusting.
Yeah,
It's not good.
but we talked about their ad campaign, which was a car that could be driven by someone riding a horse in the car.
What?
Yeah, they built a huge car that you would ride the horse into the car, and then they had the pedals come up to the stirrups so you could operate a car while sitting on the back of a horse.
Here's your problem with the horseless carriage. You need the horse, kid. Once you pull up somewhere, what are you going to do? Walk? No, you're going to ride. You're going to ride and you're going to ride.
So that was their old-timey ad campaign. But I wanted you to tell me if this is maybe a better ad campaign. Some of this is from the Falkirk Herald in Scotland, and I also added some stuff. But
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you what I added. I'm just
Okay.
going to read the whole thing. In 1930, IRN-BRU founder Robert Barr bought the world's largest horse. The horse.
This guy's cool.
Yeah, big spender.
The horse's name was Carnera and was from a farm in Perth, that being the Scottish Perth, not the Australian
I was going to
Perth.
say that's a hell of a.
That's what I thought, too, yeah.
I didn't know there was a Scottish Perth.
Yep, and Carnera was a Clydesdale that weighed 1 ton and stood 6'6" from the hoof to the shoulder.
dude.
So if you were riding this thing, you were 6.5 feet in the air.
That's like horse stilts.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. It's a big fucking horse.
I would understand why you wanted it now.
Yeah.
I didn't understand before.
Now you get it. The family was quick to realize the marketing potential of Carnera, and within weeks he was moving all over Scotland, bearing above his neck harness a board with his name and claim to fame. It said, Carnera, reputed to be the biggest working horse in the world. Which I like that, in America it would just be like, it's the biggest fucking horse in the world. And, there they still have a little bit of, linguistic
I like
dignity.
it. They're like, find a fucking big horse,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
But at this point, nothing to do with the soda. Just a big fucking
Just a big horse.
Yeah.
It was to create a spectacle. Carnera pulled carts of IRN-BRU all over Scotland and was beloved by the public. His corporate appearances were legendary. Children looked up in awe at the massive beast. But as we all know, life is pain, and after nearly 7 years of dutiful service to the IRN-BRU Beverage Corporation, Carnera's life came to a tragic end
No.
on January of 1937.
Glue was needed.
Carnera's
Iron glue.
Carnera slipped twice on the frostbound road at the Cowwind in Falkirk. Carnera got up once, but after a second fall, he just kind of laid there in the middle of the road like a helpless 2,000-pound lump of flesh, resigned to be cast off from this life of pain and merged with the infinite. I'm
going to say you did that part, yeah.
All efforts to lift Carnera to his feet failed. So many people came to see the helpless, twisted, broken IRN-BRU corporate horse that police were called to control the crowds. The well-wishers continue to gather, bringing bread and oats to feed the stricken beast, and even a mattress to make him comfortable for the horrifying
Oh,
ends.
they're just
They
letting
all
him
knew.
fucking lay there?
They all knew awaited Carnera, and indeed all of us in many ways. A pale shadow.
Kind of brings a new meaning to the word workhorse, doesn't it?
A pale shadow was cast across the IRN-BRU buckboard as darkness fell all around Carnera. His heartbroken driver, William Fartheringham.
That sounds made up. William
Fartheringham. Fotheringham watched as veterinarian Peter Ball approached. The last glimmer of daylight falling behind him, the vet produced a gun and shot Carnera in the head.
In front of a crowd?
The deluge of horse blood ran down the cobblestones as the great beast was carried off to Glasgow. One of the enormous hooves was sawed off and kept by the IRN-BRU Beverage Corporation as a reminder of Carnera's story. So is that a better story than the horse that you can
make a
drive
good
a car on?
I feel like. I mean, I feel like, John Anheuser and Robert Bush were watching this, and they're like, we could use it for our beer. Like
Give me 1,000 of them.
So they just kept a hoof. What? Why? Why is this
just
part of the story?
Well, it's to cheer you up and make you think about soda.
Giant horse death makes me thirsty.
Why he worked a horse to death, murdered it in front of a crowd, and then cut the hoof off. Isn't that nice?
You ever feel like you're so unappreciated? You could just toil away for more than half your life, collapse on the ground with children cheering for you to get up, but you got nothing left. And then your one true friend in life comes, looks at you in the eye, and fucking shoots ya.
Drink IRN-BRU.
Boy, did he love his oats, though. He loved a big bag of oats.
and a bottle of sugar.
And that giant
Sugar.
oof is what we made all IRN-BRU bottles out of.
I mean, honestly, what they should have done is just curtained off the horse and then ridden like a healthy horse out of there and be like, IRN-BRU cured him. And
It's like a smaller horse.
Shrank him, though.
Yeah.
Help you lose weight.
Leave the curtain up forever.
Pay no attention to the dead horse behind the curtain.
There's a lot of flies just swarming around what's behind that curtain.
It's summer. It's summer here. A lot of flies.
Pay no
Well, he
attention
took a
to
huge
the
shit
flies.
is what he did. He shed out all the toxins. That's what's back there. That's what the flies are interested in.
You know how horses molt their big skin and become smaller horses, right?
Well, without further ado, I think it's time to taste this thing. I'm
Sure.
I'm so excited.
Me too. So for the people who don't know what it looks like, it's bright orange.
Yes, it is.
In a clear bottle with a striking blue cap.
And I wanted to again shout out to Josh for
like-
sending this thing. And this cap is
It looks like less carbonated Fanta.
I was gonna say the color is similar to like a Gatorade orange kind
Sure.
of.
But it's not dissimilar from, we should probably get a plumber to look at these pipes water.
Yeah,
You know, like that
definitely.
kinda-
There's a brownish tint to it.
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
sure.
I took a picture of it so people can see this cap. Man, when I say this thing almost exploded in the mail, the cap is extremely not flat. It is like
I feel
This
like
might
it is going
blow
to
up.
explode when you open
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna go way back to do this.
Okay.
Hold
Have you
on.
done the thing where you tap on it with your fingers?
Yeah, yeah, and it's been in the fridge for a week and a half. So let's see.
Oh, we're gonna get a
Here we
nice.
go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
This is going to explode. Watch it. No.
Is what happens when you open it. Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing. No,
We
no.
got nothing. It might be
I love
flat
you.
as
Always
fuck.
have. Yeah.
If it was gonna explode, it would have done it over, Oklahoma somewhere. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
The IRN-BRU surprise explode after opening.
It looks carbonated a little
It's
bit.
got
Yeah, it's
some.
got
It's got
some
some
left.
boobles in it. Yeah,
I know we got a couple Scottish listeners. Oh,
yeah.
So
they're going to be very offended.
Yeah, I was
by
gonna
this.
say. I was gonna
No,
say.
no, we don't.
Tell us if you think this is funny or if you
Ooh.
hate it.
Okay,
Tell us how you feel about an American owning part of your country.
Yeah, I can.
And all of our accents.
Yeah. So I can already smell
Sorry.
it, and I think it kind
Oh.
of smells like that Inca Cola a little bit, like the champagne cola.
It has a strong dish soap floral quality. You know, like
Kind of does, yeah.
like this will probably clean the shit out of your hands. You know.
Yeah, it does smell like.
Ooh.
It kind of tastes good though.
Ooh, we got an issue here.
Yeah,
This
I
is
don't-
delicious.
I don't mind this at all.
No, this is very similar to that Inca Cola that you get at the Cuban restaurants.
You know
and
what
stuff.
happened is the saliva glands went nuts. The saliva glands were like, either this is what I wanted or it's fighting me. I can't tell which it's doing. But like that like ting, like when you get like a sour candy.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's not sour.
yeah. That's it's very good. I mean, I could drink the shit out of this. I enjoy
May
this.
I read the facts?
Oh yeah. Please, just
The
the facts.
bottle's actually pretty nicely designed. It's not really busy. It's less busy than an American bottle
Yeah.
usually.
Yeah. There's
Yeah,
not
for
really
sure.
a listing of like there it is, nutrition information.
Oh, yeah.
Does this have artificial sugar in it?
I doubt it.
No, it's got the real deal.
Are you sure? Because I'm getting that strong
That's the iron.
aspartame.
That's
vibe.
the iron. That's the ferrium.
Sugar and sweeteners.
I did.
It does
read-
have aspartame in it.
I've got a palate for aspartame. I do.
Okay.
You do.
You know what it tastes like? It tastes like someone gave you like a double bubble piece of gum,
Yes, it does have.
but the diet version. Like
Ooh.
someone said,
Yeah.
this has the less sugar version of the sugary bubble gum.
yeah, I
It
think.
says it may have an adverse effect on activity and attention in children.
Oh yeah. There's some like controversial chemical in this that supposedly makes kids ADHD.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's called
so-
Fun Soda.
Yeah, it's called a bunch of sugar and they run around.
There's no calories listed.
Well, they're on the metric system. They don't have calories. in there.
they are.
We measure our sodas in kilometers.
That's why they're all skinny. They don't have calories.
This will make you run about 3-4 kilometers. It's fine.
I don't know, Skinny. I don't know if you've ever seen the documentary "The Spy Who Shagged Me." But
Oh, I
there's
was
a
about to
character
say, Fat Bastard.
known as Fat Bastard.
That's
in
right.
it.
The most
Yeah.
famous.
Scottish people, tell us if all our impressions just sound like Fat Bastards.
Isn't this great?
Or other Mike Myers characters. or Shrek.
Shrek, yeah, we're just Shrek.
Yeah, it's kind of Shrek and Fat Bastard. Yeah, but you know,
Tell us if you personally talk like that, please.
I would
Hit us up on
imagine so.
Twitter.
I would imagine all of them before they watched a televised broadcast thing they want to watch, they all gather around it and they go, "Get in my telly!" And
Yeah,
they just
yeah,
want
there we
everyone to show up on the screen.
And hand me
Yeah.
my brew me,
bro.
it's just it's a more fun accent than a Southern accent.
Oh, it's the
You know
most
what I
fun.
mean?
Yeah.
But isn't that what the Southern accent came from?
Oh, it all
Oh,
right.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we all.
Because you stick this in the Georgia clay for a few decades.
It comes out like
Next thing
this.
you know, I'll tell you what your problem is. You ain't got enough iron, bro.
That's right.
I'll tell you what,
Iron Brew, dude.
there. Shit.
I'll tell you what, me and the boys, when we go out fishing, first thing we need is live bait. That's number one. Number two, case of brew. Case of iron brew. Without that, you ain't going to have nothing but a bad time.
I mean,
You can see them calling
I
it
hate-
Earn Brew
Earn.
because there's no O.
yeah, that's right.
Earn Brew.
Earn brew. Yeah.
You gotta earn this brew, bro. How much you want it, dude? I'm gonna dangle it till you do some dumb shit.
You know, Donkey gets a carrot.
I'll be better in the morning.
Donkey.
Donkey. That is a.
You don't need the morning. You need Mr. Afternoon.
Hope your drive time commute was all right. It was Mr. Afternoon here telling you, if you're listening to me, you should shut it off and go back to work.
Working hard or hardly working.
Working hard or hardly. We got a little Sugar Ray coming your way.
That's how you ask for an Iron Brew. Hit me with the Sugar Ray.
In the future, the wars won't be fought with bullets, but with sugar rays.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought it would be sweeter. For
Yeah.
some reason, I thought
It's
that was
pretty
gonna
sweet, though.
It's pretty sweet, but it's not like if you drank a Coca-Cola after.
Right.
Oh,
this.
yeah, yeah.
Right,
Sure.
Yeah.
But don't you feel like smelting? Like, don't you just feel like, melting some fucking ore right now?
I definitely could stay up all day sweating in an iron factory. Don't get me wrong.
That reminds me of this guy I knew in high school. His dad would mow the lawn, and he would fucking drink. He would smoke a pack of Marlboro Reds while doing it,
Sure.
and drink a bunch of Coca-Cola Classic. And I was just like, how do you drink water, man? And he like pouring sweat. He would like down a shit ton of Coca-Cola Classics and drink and hot box Marlboro Reds in his car.
Hell yeah, dude.
What?
Different stock. What
I
can
mean,
say?
his sweatness must be yellow nicotine. Tar comes out of him.
The pillowcases that man has.
it
The
was
weirdest
insane.
colors.
His teeth look like rotten corn.
And they did. They truly did.
Oh my god.
I didn't know chiclets came in gray. That's weird.
Oh man. Well, shout out to Josh Coleman. Thank you so much for sending
Yeah,
us that.
thank you.
Apologies to the good people of Scotland.
Is this something the rest of people can just like? Do you have to go to Scotland to get it? Is it
So,
a special thing?
the Wikipedia thing was very funny because it was like it is available in places where there are high concentrations of Scottish people. I'm like, that's the whole country. What are you talking about? I never heard of this
There's
shit.
an Irish import store that has foods.
Ooh, I bet
Maybe they might have.
I was
it.
gonna say, I bet there's got to be
And they
somewhere in
also do
LA.
a horrible open mic, so avoid it at all costs. Actually,
But is it one of those you got to buy something to perform there?
Oh.
Because then
I think
brew me up. Yeah.
Hit me with the Sugar Ray.
They give you something in exchange for the $3. You can either get a slice of pizza or a water bottle. Last time I went, so I guess that's better than a lot of them because it's
This-
only $3 and you can get pizza.
Dude,
What the Irish people are known for, their pizza.
No, it's Domino's. It's Domino's. They treat you good.
It's just mashed
Domino's.
potatoes with tomato sauce on it.
This show's Emma's
Corned
quest
beef
for a
and
brand.
cabbage and a little bit of bread.
And a lot of bread.
The brand we've landed on is reviewing energy drinks and open mics.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Do you know how useful that is?
It's pretty useful. Yeah. I think about it.
Well, people in Scotland want to know what we think about both. So
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
That's
That's right.
true.
And they do have an Iron Brew Energy, by the way. So,
Wait, there's something more brewy than that?
uh-huh. Oh, they got a whole line of weird shit.
What?
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Is it they like iron blue? Like, is it another color?
Oh, yeah.
Because if you got something that tastes like orange, that's what everybody says this tastes like. I think it tastes like diet bubble gum in a good way.
Right, right.
But if they made a blue version, I'd want to know what that was like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume it's
I
like.
don't know
it
why
tastes
I
like
love
pink.
blue. I love blue things
Yeah, me too.
That
because they
makes
just
sense.
don't really happen.
Blue raspberry.
That's because it's
Yeah.
not raspberry. It's just
Yeah.
blue.
So-
It's just,
Yeah,
I love
blue
it.
stuff.
So I don't know.
Antifreeze. I love antifreeze.
Oh my god! I
The
chugged
green
it up.
stuff is no good. The green stuff is trash.
Now I'm going to read these. It does not say what any of this means. I'm just going to give you the names of Iron Brew, Iron Brew Sugar Free, Iron Brew Excess, Iron Brew
Excess?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the one you
Comes
drink.
in a gold bottle with a diamond top. Fuck you! I'm rich.
It was a gravy boat.
You open it. It goes bam, bam, bam. IRN-BRU 32. Again, I don't know what it is.
That's a 32 ounce.
I think it's for your 32nd birthday. That's for all your friends. Get you this special brew.
Yeah.
It's a milestone birthday. Your 32nd.
They give you the TikTok treatment and just spray you down with it.
If you're an iron worker, that's retirement age. You're like, you're not. You're done.
You've been working since you were 5. So.
If you can convince people to come to your 32nd birthday, you are rich.
There will be IRN-BRU. There'll be special IRN-BRU 32.
I wasn't able to. I can guarantee.
I know, but it's like, why would you try on your 32nd birthday?
I don't even remember what happened.
Yeah,
That's true. After really like 15, I'm like, they're all the same. It doesn't
This one I did read about. Fiery IRN-BRU, which apparently has just a lot of like ginger flavor in it to make it kind of spicy. There's IRN-BRU Extra, and then launched in 2019. IRN-BRU Energy.
IRN-BRU COVID. Why did they do that?
IRN-BRU 19. It gives you the jitters.
It's kind of like the iron flu.
iron flu.
And then my favorite from 2019 also, and again, do not know what this means. IRN-BRU Crimbo Juice.
Crimbo?
CRIMBO juice. Crimbo juice.
That sounds like a mighty Bush character.
Crimbo.
It made me go on a crime spree. It made me a crimbo. That's more Aussie shit to call a criminal a crimbo.
Crime limbo. It's
Yeah.
like the times you have between you committing crimes. It's crimbo.
Come down to old Greg's place. We got Crimbo juice. All right.
Okay, I just looked it up.
What is the crimbo juice?
In British English, it's an informal word for Christmas.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I have heard that. It's also Mr. Afternoon's drive time partner. Mr. Afternoon and Crimbo. Only on 197.7.
We're going to shoot over to Crimbo for the traffic report. In the meantime, we're going to give you a little bit of Cisco's thong song.
This is Crimbo. Let me tell you about the girls I've been talking to. They're looking really lovely out there. All right, Crimbo, that's enough.
And Crimbo's been arrested. Everyone, Crimbo.
Well, I guess Crimbo just does the traffic report from his apartment. He stares out of his window, as is Crimbo is wont to do.
We go down live to Cell Block C to talk to Crimbo.
Here's a little bit of Where Are My Girls At from that group 702.
Okay,
And they're from Las Vegas, too.
I just found Wikipedia for the word Crimbo, of course.
Sure, yeah.
And they're giving John Lennon credit as the first usage in...
Oh, shit. We got to owe the fucking Lennon a stage.
This is way too much. We can't give him credit for coining this term.
Why not call it Crimbo? Christmas is too much.
Give Crimbo a chance.
So apparently there's a Beatles fan club Christmas single, and it's the first recorded use of the variant form Crimble.
Oh, okay.
So I guess it's one of those dialect things where either you're Crimble or Crimba. Crimbo.
Or Crimbo.
Crimbo.
He wrote a book at the height of Beatlemania called In His Own Right, which is his poetry book, and it is proof positive that you can't tell rich people shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, have you ever read Bob Dylan's Tarantula? Same exact...
What?
Yeah, just...
Bob Dylan wrote a poetry book called Tarantula.
Oh, I thought he wrote like a scary movie.
No,
like
that would be
yeah.
No, that would be awesome. No, it's just absolutely impenetrably thick poetry book
About a tarantula the whole time.
I think that's just the title of it.
Is it like The Raven, but from
rolling up and down.
I mean, it turns out just Bob. As much as I love Bob Dylan, you do. At the end of the day, do kind of need the band there to make it fun.
Give some context, bro.
Yeah. Give me that.
He's an eight-legged free.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
Quote the tarantula, nevermore.
Yeah. Oh my God!
Wow.
Why not call it Crimbo?
Crimbo.
So then, Crimbo's got like probably nutmeg in it or something, or some kind of Christmas spice.
I bet you know what I bet. I bet it's a cranberry and maybe a ginger situation. Perhaps. I don't know.
Okay.
If you're listening to the UK, let us know.
We're gonna have to get that. We got a Crimbo in August.
We need that.
Yeah.
We need that
I gotta say,
Crimbo.
all Christmas tasting things Not for me.
You know what they always taste like is like someone soaked potpourri in water.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
You know, you're like, nah, man. You know, peppermint's fine. I like peppermint,
Peppermint's all right. Yeah,
but don't.
They're like, how about Christmas tree?
but dustier.
It's fucking IRN-BRU with pine needles in it.
This tastes like cake and pine needles. Well, that's what Crimbo's all about.
There's got to be a way to get this shit in LA. At least the original flavor. But I now I want the Crimbo. I'm not gonna lie.
I want the Crimbo, but also too like what's the difference between excess and extra? Like what?
Yeah, it's a good question.
like
Extra is like being so extra, being basic. Like it's the Gen Z version.
Oh no, maybe XS. Maybe that means extra small, and it's like those little ball drinks that you get at the gas station.
Sure.
register.
Or maybe it's like super concentrated. Like you drink it and you're like, Jesus, you got to dilute this.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah, there you go. Too much brew.
So now I'm on the Urban Dictionary for Crimbo.
Oh no.
Well, it's a lot of people saying that it's a kind of way for people to say Christmas who aren't really Christian.
Oh, that's not what I
So
thought.
wait, it's their Xmas?
But the funny thing about Urban Dictionary is anybody can put anything on
Sure.
there.
So what did we add?
Just like
we got
what did we just put in?
Crimbo, another word for criminal. Don't mess with him. He's a total Crimbo.
Sure.
I guarantee you that's an Aussie thing. Because they make
Maybe.
everything sound like
Maybe.
cute and
Sure,
fun.
yeah.
So he's not a criminal, he's a Crimbo.
Yeah. And then,
Oh no, he's a Crimbo.
Yeah, nothing but a Crimbo.
God, he's a pedo.
He's a pedo and a Crimbo.
Also because you
and
can
he
put
should go to the
anything.
Who's Coo.
Harambe's word for Christmas, according to Harambe's dad.
What
The ape we killed?
Yeah. Well, it's Urban Dictionary.
The ape that met the same fate as the IRN-BRU horse?
Literally anyone can put
Do you see the rabbit's brown eyes? Do you see the rabbit?
Man, everything with this drink comes back to animal death.
Yeah.
Right before they plugged him in the head, he like turns like, Crimbo.
No, he said, IRN-BRU. He had the oh man.
Oh God.
God.
It's like an Easter egg in Old Yeller. You just see it in the background. It's like just every fucking.
He's walking behind the barn.
And the barn has an old rusted IRN-BRU sign on it.
And then they take the blood from him and take the iron from that and stick it in the soda. And now we're just drinking murdered ape juice.
Oh well, now that I'm thinking about it, there is iron in your blood, so in a way, we're all
Yeah.
filled with IRN-BRU.
Oh my God, that's how I move.
IRN-BRU
Yeah.
is blood. Oh boy! All right.
Well, it was good blood.
Oh fuck, are we vampires now?
Yeah, we're vampires now.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
Not as painful as media has made it to believe. Yeah, I was just having a nice little soda. Now
Ah, I'm ready.
I feel like Bob Pattinson.
good old Bobby Pats.
Bobby Pat.
Pattinson.
Go out in the sun, sparkle like Bobby Pats. You know how it is.
Big shout out to Batman Bobby Pattinson. This is Mr. Afternoon, your drive time commute.
And one last
the Crimbo.
I've got evidence of her giving verbal permission. All right, Crimbo, get out of here.
Okay, this one.
I even filmed it for my TikTok. All right, great.
That's great, Crimbo. And, up next, we got In the Club by 50 Cent. Little 2004 coming straight at you.
Crimbo.
God, it's your birthday. What your girlfriend needs 3 more of just to make it legal. All right.
Her dad's totally cool with it. Crimbo.
Somebody says it means heart of darkness.
Oh, it for sure does. Oh, my
man.
God. IRN-BRU Heart of Darkness
Dude,
juice.
yeah.
That's my favorite drink right there, and I've never had it.
Yeah. Did you fall down twice on the ice? Are you laying in the street helpless? Give me the heart of darkness.
I want it to be pitch black, you know, and like
those charcoal drinks.
Yes, exactly, and like weirdly over carbonated. Where
Yeah,
like, it doesn't matter what you do. It's like there's Mentos in it. You know, just comes out no matter what.
Oh, my God.
Fuck. Also, one just said Chris Crimbo, and it was a guy with brown hair who loves the son Owen. Because you know how people can just put anything, and sometimes you'll see a
some guy-
mean high school kid that's like Marissa, and then it's like Marissa's a fucking bitch. He goes to Lincoln High School.
Just
Yeah, it'd be like,
Wikipedia.
would you take 72 dicks in your butt, or what Lisa does at lunch? You know, like, you're like, oh, okay, cool.
That's lunchtime, Lisa. That's the Urban Dictionary
This is a
definition.
universally respected platform. That's got to be one of the definitions.
I've been sitting on this for a minute. This is a article from Kelly Weil, writing for the Daily Beast, and just wanted to share this with you because the fact that we're not all fucking rich, considering how easy it is to to fool people, is crazy.
That is true.
So, in a recent post on a 36,000 member QAnon group on the chat platform Telegram, a woman named Julie was selling hope and a $22,000 cancer treatment. Quote, for those interested in med beds,
oh, nice.
FYI, my husband uses a med bed generator and 4 Tesla biohealers for his stage 3 inoperable and aggressively salivary gland tumor. This technology is very supportive. So,
I'm sorry, a Tesla healer?
It's not, believe it or not, this particular scam not affiliated with Elon Musk.
Okay,
It turns out Tesla is a guy's last name, and you can just call anything now.
But he's calling it like the Tesla of beds.
Yeah, well, yeah, sort of. It's not even beds. Yeah, so you don't even have to.
It's less range than you think.
You don't even have to do that much. You don't even have to build beds to become fantastically wealthy, it turns out. So this message might have sounded like gibberish to outside readers, but in this corner of the internet, where conspiracy theories and alternative health practices run wild, it suggested something barely short of a miracle: the arrival of a much hyped device that followers think could treat aggressive cancer. An increasingly popular conspiracy theory falsely centers around the existence of med beds, a fabled medical instrument that does everything from reversing aging to regrowing missing limbs.
Okay. So someone watched Star Trek and was like, that's real, but we don't get it because we're not Klingons.
Yeah. And then they started watching Stargate, and they're like, this makes sense now. This makes so much fucking sense.
There's a sideways pool that takes you in time and other places.
The theory has grown in popularity among followers of the far-right movements like QAnon, some of whom claim to be urgently awaiting a med bed to treat severe health conditions.
Dude, this is like the culmination of the Sage Against the Machine shit.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Yeah, this is the health-focused QAnon
Big
follower.
time.
Yeah.
Some companies are capitalizing on the sudden demand. Julie, the woman advertising her husband's medbed treatment, so the lady from earlier, is not an impartial medbed fan, but a marketer for Tesla Biohealing, one of multiple companies selling what they describe as medbeds. The company credits its technology to a doctor who has been previously accused by the FTC of misleading advertisements for asthma treatments, and whose previous company board issued a resolution accusing him of sabotage, forgery, and sending company money to an online girlfriend.
It's all speculation.
Getting accused of quote-unquote sabotage just makes him sound cool.
Also, too, she's not my online girlfriend, okay? It's more serious than that.
So one of the prophecies promises a near future in which big pharmaceutical companies are obsolete. This is one of their claims. Some can grow back...
Scottish accent.
Yeah. Some can grow back missing body parts instantly. So obviously there's a lot of hope that serves a very appealing narrative for whom believes this.
I feel we need to capitalize on this. If we just buy a waterbed,
Right.
fill it with IRN-BRU, and we say, we got a med bed, you just lay on it, and it sloshes you around. It's going to smell kind of like bubble gum.
There we go.
Okay, so like hypothetically, for my friend, would this make your dick bigger?
1,000%. Yeah.
Potentially. So I've got the banner ad here. So they have two things
It's
they're
nice
selling.
your friend to reach out to you and ask for stuff like this.
That fast, too. Yeah, that was really quick.
They've got their banner ad here for both of the products that they're selling. One is called the Tesla Biohealer, which is the Life Force Energy.
Nice.
And it is a can filled with magic
Oh, good.
that
Is that what she's holding in that photo? I thought it was like a proactive yogurt or something.
This gives you so it's a can of pure life force energy.
Oh, good. Yeah.
And
Oh man, I saw a movie called Life Force last night that rules.
is that right?
That was it about.
This is a better idea.
It's about some chick who holds a can near her face to cure her fucking, ear infection.
It's about as wacky. It's a 1985 Toby Hooper movie that's fucking coked out. It's so great. But anyways,
This is such a better scam than my idea. My idea was a giant bed that you had to mail to people.
Well,
this is a can. This is so shippable.
Well, so the biohealer, this is for personal use, and it says for best results, keep the device within.
right. Don't give it to someone else who might be like, "This is bullshit."
Don't tell anyone.
Yeah, don't tell anyone. That's
Definitely not your children.
so much of like the wellness QAnon shit is like, don't go to doctors.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they'll tell you that you still have cancer. So don't do that.
But it's also like, don't tell your friends or your health wish will come true.
Yeah.
Don't tell your adult children what you're doing. But yeah, it says
They want you to stay sick.
Yeah, it says for best results, keep the device within 3 feet of the affected area for at least 8 hours a day. The closer the device, the stronger the energy field.
This is the empty can.
That's right next
Well,
to
yeah. Well, you're not supposed to open the can because it's got a very specific life force energy creation device inside of it. So if you open it, it'll be ruined. So you're just supposed to hold this magic can.
Is crazy.
And would you,
You know
like
what it's
to?
filled with? Midi-chlorians.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Oh, shit.
Do y'all want to take a guess as to how much they're charging for?
Oh, I wanna
this
guess.
This is the life force energy one. I'm going to show you the bigger one.
And you only get one. This the single service or whatever. This is one.
Yeah, I think it comes with just one for this one, and then it comes for.
It's
Yeah.
It's one of two ways. It's either like that's not that much. I'll give it a shot, or it's like stupid. I want to say it's $1,000.
What do you think?
I'm gonna go.
Price is Right rule, so you can hit him with
One.
$1.
I'm gonna say. But he's saying one. He's saying that. I'm gonna say 500. Split the difference.
All right,
All
let's
right.
see who got it. Oh, it is $5.99.
Damn, I went over. I did not win. Fuck.
Yeah, so that's
Played
just
it too safe.
that's just one. And again, I'll show you this.
Wait, you're within $100. You win both showcases.
So there's the can of magic.
That's a paint can.
Yeah, it's just a little tiny paint can that you're,
In the USA.
it's
What's in it?
Are you supposed to? It's got a QR code on it too.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I'm beginning to think these QR code branded things aren't
that links to the video.
It's probably more got a QAnon code on it.
yeah,
Is
it
what's
does.
on there.
Yeah.
How are they not being sued like crazy by Tesla?
Well, so because they're not Tesla, they're Tesla Biohealer.
But I mean, there's a space. Like they use the word
but it's
Tesla.
Nikolai
Yeah,
Tesla.
Nikolai, it's the last name.
Oh, right, of course.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, their other company, Space XYZ, is really. I don't see a problem.
So that's the Biohealer. That's the personal use one. And on the website, it shows things like you're supposed to put it pointing. The magic can is supposed to point at you at your computer desk. So I want everyone listening, if you're in an office, just walk around and tell me if there's anyone with one of these on their desks.
You're not supposed to like insert it in you.
No,
right? Like,
no, it's life force. Look, we're gonna put this on our Twitter so people can see it. Aren't you looking at the magical energy that's
yeah, but
just
it's also it looks like a lady who's like, I gotta put this can where the sun don't shine. I'm getting ready for it.
I bet like with like a horseshit product that you would have like an understandably like you don't put it in your ass, do you? But like they're like no, just to
For
cover
best results, insert an ass.
you just tape it to your head. That's all.
Yeah.
That's it, like a hat.
Well,
It's like a hat.
well, I mean, it does say for best results, the closer the device, the stronger the energy field. So if you do have like a hernia or butthole problem,
For your friend with
Dr.
the
Rivers.
issue,
Yeah.
they should probably
Okay.
fuck it.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
at least 8 hours a day.
8 hours a day. Just not
$600. Oh, I'm fucking it for $600.
So that's the Biohealer.
We'll see who's crazy. We'll see who's crazy.
So that's the Biohealer. But I've already brought up the specter of med beds, and you're thinking, well,
Sure.
they're selling a bed?
Yeah. What
Nope,
do we got?
Nope, they're selling.
Two cans under a bed?
The Tesla MedBed generators, and these are two gigantic magic cans.
Man, that mattress
you
is like
must-
Is
paper
that
thin.
dude sleeping on two cans?
Yeah.
And a
Crazy
futon
spam
mattress, it
emails
looks
from looking
like.
this shit up.
No, they're supposed to just go under your bed, and they make your bed magical.
Oh, well, sure. Yeah, I mean,
Sense.
I was more concerned about the balance issue than the magic.
No, I think there's probably probably legs on either side you can't
Oh,
see.
okay.
I don't,
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
I
none
don't.
of us have bed frames, so this is fucked.
Oh yeah,
This
that's
is
true.
kind of a tooth fairy principle.
Yes, yeah, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You put-
Except you get money taken from you. Leave these under your bed, lose $1,000.
But yeah, this particular ad says that it has 100 times more power than the individual usage ones, and
Can
it
you
says
combine? Can you have the little one taped to your head and the mega ones under your bed?
That's a good
yes,
idea.
Yeah.
yes, you can, and
Okay,
it
good.
talks about that too.
triple
Okay,
power.
good. Because I'm thinking,
And that's only about $1,800.
I want
so
the
it's a deal.
accelerated course. I don't want to. I don't want to do this like weekend course and take
Well,
a year to get my health degree.
Well, this one I'm going to say is quite a bit more expensive.
Okay.
But
no.
now with this deal, you do get 2 magic cans to go
Nice.
under your bed.
And they look bigger than the other
And they are
Magic
bigger.
cans.
Yeah,
Alright, yeah.
the other ones are like maybe Yankee candle size
Yeah,
magic
like
cans.
medium yogurt
Yeah,
container.
yeah.
This is
These-
100% more hokum.
These look like the ice cream things at the 31 flavors.
Yeah.
It's about-
It's a
They're
pint.
tubs.
Yeah,
They're tubs.
ice
Empty
cream
tubs.
Yeah, at the,
And it comes with this amazing artwork that looks like you could put on a candle.
so does anyone want to guess how much the med generators are?
Well,
gonna
it's
say-
100 times more the power. Let's keep that in mind.
That's true.
Yeah.
And an individual one you said is bigger than a regular can of the stuff.
Yeah, and you get 2 of them. So you get these are generators, Carter. They are generating a magic force field.
Well, the
Do
only
I-
reasonable price is $2,500.
I have a question. Do you need this to charge your smaller one? Like if it's a generator?
I think
Yeah.
from what I've read, like there was someone talking about how they got both of these, and they have some like the little Yankee candle size ones too.
Oh,
So
wow.
you can, if you're just trying to maximize that magic that surrounds you.
yeah, the Yankee Candle one's got to be like $100, but I would say this is like $2,500.
I'm going to go higher. I'm going to say it's 6,000. I'm going to say it's $599.99.
It's crazy to spend this much money and just not go to the doctor.
yeah.
yeah, this is all those.
Sam, doctors are liars. Like that's what these people are. These people are honest.
I don't want no goddamn Obamacare. I just want my magic cans. He told me I got the gout, and I don't feel like I got no gout.
Well, it's just funny because they know they're sick and they want help.
Oh, this is the most like degenerate exploitation ever. But
I ain't going to use that commie Obamacare. I'm going to buy some cans off the internet. If I can paint my house with a can, I can paint my heart with a can.
I don't know. Carter was so close last time. I'm going to go $25.99.
Boy, you guys are so fucking wrong.
holy
my
fuck,
God.
$20,000.
20,000.
Let's not oversell it. It's $19,000.
Right.
$999. Yes.
It's
yeah.
0
because-
cents.
It's
Yeah.
because if you see that, you're like, 20,000's a lot. But
I mean,
1,999.
But look at the
I got that.
Look at the
Yeah.
website though. The website has the add to cart thing. It looks legit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
I like they painted the cardboard gold.
Painted it gold.
Oh my god, that's a deal.
Yeah, I know.
Think about how much chemotherapy you
I
can
know.
get.
Right for
now-
$20,000.
Now that
or how
is-
much you can't get once you spend $20,000 on
Well,
this piece of
and
shit.
I will say that is, the sad state of healthcare in our country is like that is slightly cheaper than chemo.
True.
That is about what it costs.
But you've given this company now so much airtime.
That's true.
Surely they
That's
have
true.
to give you these for free.
yeah, I know. that would be fucking hilarious if they sent me.
They'll just send you 2 gold cans with snakes in them. You don't talk shit on Tesla Biotech.
In a mason jar of strychnine, like you have to like. I'm just practicing my religion.
This says this product has been proven to recharge and repair cellular health.
Sure, it's been proven by the Tesla Bio, whatever people. Yeah,
My friend with the small penis. It was proven by him. We got a
Word on his cock for a week.
quarter inch. You got a quarter inch extra.
he tied one of these generators to the end and just let it stretch for 8 hours a day. He's a man now.
It works.
Yeah.
Now, you might be thinking, I don't have $20,000 for magic. Is there any way I could get the benefits of this?
I'm rich, so I could let you borrow.
Oh, okay. I
Yes.
could sleep
That'd
in
be
your
nice.
magic bed.
Thank you, Sam.
They actually have offices in the exciting cities of Milford, Delaware,
Nice.
Kearney, Arizona,
Nice.
Butler, Pennsylvania, East Dubuque, Iowa, and Tampa, Florida.
Is that where all the magic? Do they have to mine magic from all those cities and put them in?
Those have to be the towns where like disenfranchised hippies move to become Republicans out in the middle of nowhere.
But it's also a place you go and you're like, why is this place so boring? Oh, they mined all the magic from the cans.
Yeah, a guy walking around with a magic Geiger counter. I'm getting nothing, boss.
Kearney,
This
Arizona.
place is free of whimsy. There's no whimsy at all.
Kearney,
Tampa,
Arizona
Florida?
used to be so nice.
Yeah.
I remember the Oasis Kearney.
Yeah, that's where Gumby's horse Pokey used to live, but they shot him in the street.
They cut off his Gumby, his little clay leg.
The fucking blockheads came there and murdered Pokey.
The Minecraft guy did.
But yeah, the in-person services, they're running like hotels basically where for like $500 a night you could sleep in a magic bed.
Okay.
That's the
I
gimmick.
don't love that it costs $500, but I would do it.
I mean, I want to at least get a shirt. I don't need the
slept on a magic bed and all
I know,
this t-shirt. Yeah.
exactly what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was
With
thinking.
one of the cans on it.
Yeah.
Well, did you have a good night's sleep? Well,
It was all right. You don't feel like I was sleeping on cans.
well, that's the magic. That's the magic for you.
They also have $500 Tesla biohealer for pets.
Oh, my doggy could use magic.
So
Yeah.
And pets will be able to tell you how well it's working too.
yeah. And by the
Through
way,
their looks.
these weigh 2 pounds each. So
What the
I don't
fuck?
know if you're like supposed to just have a 2-pound thing hanging from a dog's collar, or if you're supposed to put it in the
Is this
bed
just-
with it, or what.
Is this like Chernobyl dirt? Like,
know,
what are they
it's
putting in there?
Yeah, so I'm so happy you asked. Because the answer is we. As best we could tell, at least for the Japanese knockoffs that you can buy, because there is
What?
I don't know if you knew this. There is Japanese QAnon,
No.
and they are selling the med beds, and it's just coils of copper
Is
inside
it
a
much
can.
more elegantly designed though?
Yeah. Yeah, it appears to just be like coiled up copper inside of a can. So
This bullshit was forged by a master.
yeah, well, no. What it sounds like is someone was making an illegal moonshine still with the copper and was like, you know what, this is too hard. I'm just going to make magic cans and sell those for $20,000.
I love it. Like a Japanese businessman was just stomping around the Tennessee woods and found a bunch of stills and was like, I know what I could do with these. Take these back to my home country and sell them. Real quick, before you get into it,
Uh-huh.
I'm sold. These are great.
Yeah. Me
These
too.
probably work, right?
I want one for all of my
I was
house. Yeah, for
wondering
all-
what you were doing on your phone.
Yeah,
Were
exactly.
you buying them?
Well, I'm wanting to know if I wanted to put these in all my properties because I'm very wealthy, like you. With Is there a deal if I want to buy like
No.
a case of?
Fuck you. No.
You have
Is
to go
that a
to
different
you have to
one?
go to Kearney and negotiate something.
No, dude.
How is it more expensive for two than an individual one? Like, it's just bad. It's bad salesmanship.
Well, they're much bigger.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
you,
yeah,
need
that's right,
it,
they're
you need
better.
it for the whole bed. Is the thing.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And
Why not just make a pillow?
It can't be that. Look, it can't be that close to your head. It can't be. It's dangerous.
Unless you want your bed to slump in the middle, you have to get a third one to kind of prop up your bed.
You look like some comic book supervillain with a swollen forehead. My brain is all powerful now thanks to the magic.
I don't know if y'all remember a few months ago when there were the people who, and a lot of them are still there, were at the grassy knoll in Dallas, Texas,
Yeah.
anticipating the return of not just JFK Jr., but his 103-year-old father as well.
The
JFK.
Wow.
Was not actually
the
dead.
vintage and the reissue. are
Right.
gonna
Yes.
both show up.
Yeah. Both.
Okay.
Yeah. They've both been, chilling just in Hillary Clinton's, dungeon or whatever, and they were going to be released.
I don't remember that because I'm at the grassy knoll so often. It kind
That's
of
true.
It all
Yeah.
blurs together. So I don't remember that exact.
I work
day,
at that
but-
sex pizza place, so I'm very busy making those pizzas.
So the guy in charge of that, Michael Protzman, who goes by -48, is the leader of that particular
Nice.
cult. And he has begun claiming, because people obviously are asking, like, JFK, how have you lived this long, despite,
Oh, I have an idea.
being
I
100,
have an idea.
being 103 and having, the back of your head blown off.
Sure.
It turns out Med beds.
Exactly.
Med beds.
Nice.
They took that spot that's where his brain's missing. They shoved one of those cans
And
in
it
there.
regrew it.
Regrew it.
Yeah.
He looks like that guy from City of Lost Children with like the battery hanging out of the back of his head.
Love the reference. It's awesome.
Take him to Massachusetts, and people are like, "Oh my god!"
I gotta say, if a head regrown JFK showed up, yeah, he has to be president.
Yes,
just
indeed.
immediately.
Indeed.
Just like you get to your brain grew back, you get to resume the job.
There will be a magic bed in every home in this country.
We choose to regrow our brains not because it is easy, but because it is hard.
So funny you mentioned that about there being med beds in every home. Some conspiracy theorists believe that Donald Trump is aware of med beds and will release them to the public when he comes
What
back into
the
office.
fuck?
Wow.
So that's one of the incentives to vote for Trump in 2024 is
those-
that everyone's getting
They're
magic
wonderful.
beds.
These
Obama
beds, they're
phones
wonderful
are
beds.
pieces of shit, you know? Obama didn't want to help us. He wanted to give us a phone.
Yeah.
No,
Trump's
no,
giving
I
me
need a med bed.
A magic bed.
And we
know
don't
these
need health
people.
insurance.
These are good people.
At
The
that
magic
point-
bed people. They're good people.
We don't need universal health care.
No.
Everybody has
No.
a med bed.
Give me
Yeah.
a med bed, bro. That's all I need.
I mean, this is the
What?
future I want to live in. I want
This-
to sleep on paint cans.
Yo, have you ever had sex on a med bed? never come harder.
Oh yeah, and it'll heal a hernia at the same time.
And no pregnancy.
pregnancy,
Heals the
right?
pregnancy.
Yeah.
Heals it.
or if you want the pregnancy, the baby comes out immediately when you're done.
Like,
yeah.
you know,
And he's already 18 and leaving
yeah.
for college. when
It's like microwave popcorn, but a baby. Yeah.
This is what you can spend $20,000 on.
After the rapid popping of your partner's stomach stops, remove your new baby.
So when reached for comments about the Tesla biohealing benefits for people with severe conditions, CEO James Liu told the Daily Beast that the devices, quote, delivered life force energy to those people, and that Tesla biohealing products provide life force energy with anyone with an unmet severe condition, such as terminal cancer and stroke paralysis, for 6 months. So the cans only last for 6 months.
Oh, they wear out.
Yeah,
You gotta
they're
buy
like,
new
They're like
cans. Yeah.
batteries, so you gotta get a new
Can
can.
I schlep it to Kern and get recharged? Get some of that Kern energy in it.
Anyway, yeah, I wanted to just mention Mr. Liu because that's the guy who got drummed out of his old company for fraud and
Sabotage.
His internet
sabotage.
and his internet girlfriend.
Oh, we're going to talk about her. So
I'm fascinated that this is to somebody, more than one person clearly, like, this makes sense. This is a good use of my time.
oh
and
yeah,
money.
yeah.
Like, if you fooled one person, you're like, cool, I got 20 grand.
Yeah.
They fooled enough people for this to be a company.
It's a
That's
it's a company.
insane.
Yeah. So Lou, a Delaware-based doctor and entrepreneur, has previously run afoul of regulatory agencies. Big surprise. In 2014, he and his previous company, Dr. Natural Healing Incorporated.
Is that all one word?
Yes.
Okay.
Dr. Natural Healing Incorporated were the
Sounds trustworthy.
were the subject of an FTC commission investigation over the company's claims about anti-asthma device, a homeopathic spray that supposedly prevented or reduced the occurrence of asthma attacks. So he was just selling some bullshit in a bottle that you sprayed and it cured asthma instead of, an inhaler that
Well, that's all what's in the cans now, right?
yeah.
This is before they had fake CBD to sell people.
That's right. So
Dr. Natural Healing Incorporated is what like a teenage punk band names their first single. This next song's called Dr. Natural Healing Incorporated.
yeah, or it's like a Laurel Canyon band from like the early 70s that most people have forgotten.
It's like blue. Fucking David Crosby was in it at one
Yes,
point.
yeah. He was in it for like a week, and then he joined up with the Birds, and you never heard from him. And the board of operations at Dr. Natural Healing, they tried to remove Lou after they found him guilty of fraud and misappropriating.
There's a board?
Yeah, there's a board, apparently. They found him guilty of fraud and misappropriating company funds, and he claimed to have been scammed out of $35,000 by, quote, an online dating criminal lady on Match.com. So he used company money he's a scammer, and he used company money to pay off another scammer who was scamming him.
I'd like to report a crime. Not the ones I'm committing, but the one that I was Oh, my
That's
God.
that's gotta just be a lie to cover up the 35,000
I mean,
he still has.
potentially, but it is also good for any upcoming like court defense of like, no, I'm also a moron. I couldn't have orchestrated this. So with Dr. Natural Healing all but shut down, Tesla Biohealing is expanding. The company has a fan base in Japan and a Japanese language website. And stateside, the company has opened a number of Tesla MedBed centers. This is what I was talking about, where you go to stay overnight and experience for yourself why so many are sharing their remarkable stories with us, is what it says.
How?
Right.
That's all I'm left with is how.
One testimony. I mean, I'm sure there's fake testimonies, but
Yeah.
I got to see like a video.
Oh, they have a whole like Instagram that you can pull
The
up.
fact that it's cans, that's what I'm
Right.
stuck on. Like Tempur-Pedic was like, you don't need fucking springs, foam. Like make a foam mattress and tell me it's magic. And I'll be like, oh, okay, the mattress is magic.
Soak it in the magic. Yeah. Like, you're just selling empty
glitter
cans
on it, and you're done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Maybe a little dry ice. Ooh.
You're at the PA Center location at 139 Pittsburgh Road, Butler, PA, 16001.
Blink if you're
Our phone
safe.
number is 431-0033.
She looks like a freak.
Our email is
First blink just happened. Just said.
bedcenter-pa@teslabiohealing.com.
They are holding her child just out of frame.
Offer. We have BioWell consultations at $150 plus tax. That includes a free 1-hour session currently with our promotion.
Wait,
We
what,
have
it's not
1-hour
free if it's
sessions at
$150.
No, you moron. The consultation is $150. The session is free. What don't you understand about the magic can beds?
Oh, okay.
You fucking fools.
$20 an hour. We have overnight medbed sessions at $300 a night starting. And we have regular guest rooms starting at $94 a night.
Oh, well, there's your
nice.
bonus. There's your
Yeah. And,
I'll go to Kearney for that.
$94. Yeah, it's only like $20 more than some other place.
Sam, you're not going to Kearney. This is Butler, Pennsylvania.
I know,
this is
but
the sexier part of.
I assume Kearney's got the same deal.
And by the way, this MedBed
I wonder
Center.
if people bring prostitutes to these.
Oh yeah.
This MedBed Center is an old Days Inn. By the way,
Of course
I
it is.
looked this up on Google Street Maps, and
that's exactly what they printed their thing over. It's the old Days Inn
Yeah,
logo.
you
Yeah.
can
Oh, you're right.
used to be.
Holy shit! They couldn't even take that down.
It's in the shape of a Days Inn logo. Yep.
If you would like to book, please book online at teslabiohealing.com, or you can give us a call today at 724-431-00.
I call these people.
I know. I would love to. It's they closed on the East
I
Coast.
think we gotta get a Butler Bonanza. Like we gotta go stay in
$94
Pennsylvania.
a night. That's
I mean,
that's not that crazy.
I think the crew just needs to throw in on a tiny little can of magic and see what happens.
yeah, yeah, I think so.
Have magic night.
Oh Jesus, that's like Jack and the Beanstalk. We just need everybody to throw in on a tiny little can of magic and let's see what happens. Beanstalk grows out of it. We go to the sky, kill a giant.
Oh, my
Someone's
God.
athlete's foot is cured.
I feel marginally better.
I feel lighter. Like I don't have as much money.
I'm not weighed down by cash anymore.
But yeah, so as with Julie's post in the QAnon Telegram group, the site does not explicitly reference popular conspiracist claims about their med beds. On a Facebook announcement about the new center in Butler, locals simply filled in the blanks with med bed conspiracy theories. So they were like, hey, we're opening a center. And everyone's like, that's the shit that's keeping JFK alive.
I feel like that audience that would be like 20 grand for a couple of fucking tubs.
Yeah,
It's children. They're selling children. You know.
they turn on them.
Yeah, right.
That's the med beds. If you are an adult child of an older person that's paying $20,000 for magic cans, please stop them.
Wow. I feel like this is like everyone you went to high school with who started doing like multi-level marketing.
Juice Plus.
Yeah, and all of that stuff. This is like chapter 2 of that. Like when that didn't work out, you're like, now it's magic cans.
Now we're doing-
That's where I got to put all my faith.
We're doing magic
I couldn't
cans.
sell enough essential oils because I didn't have enough magic around me.
Yep. So watch
Didn't
out
have
for those
enough
med beds.
labels that looked official. I think it said scientifically approved.
Double-blind study, as in we showed it to 2 blind people.
That'll be enough. Thank you.
That's a can. You're right. Thank you.
Approved.
When I wake up early in the morning, lift my head, I'm still yawning. When I'm in the middle of a dream, stay in bed, float upstream. Please don't wake me, no, don't shake me, leave me where I am, I'm only sleepy.
Y'all, are you ready for our final segment of the program?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Travis, I know you are a man of heavy metal thunder.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Big time. Big time. So, for this one, I figure for our jam of the week, there was only one thing that we could do for you, my friend, and that is to hear this one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, that's right. Enter motherfucking Sandman from 1991 by Metallica.
Huh?
And
You gotta have your guitar teacher teach you this one.
I know this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Travis,
yeah.
Travis
I
can
mean,
shred. My man
Oh
can
yeah,
shred.
I mean, but when you were learning guitar, did you have a guitar teacher? Or did you like? Teach
I
yourself?
did, and then I found out the age of his girlfriend, and I said I will learn on the internet.
Crimbo? You again?
Seriously, like, dude was in his 50s, girlfriend was 16. I'm like, I can't contribute to this.
Good lord.
Yeah. You'd come into his like studio and he'd be like, he would take Polaroids of all his students. He's like, check her out. How old do you think that girl is? I'm like, 12? He's like, I thought she was 16. I'm like, still illegal.
Yeah.
Still. Oh my God.
Oh no! My guitar lesson money is going to pay for juice bar dates. Oh, this is awful. I gotta get out of here.
Uncle Bad Touch is teaching me how to play. When I learned Badfinger from you, it's bad.
I mean, look,
Yeah.
look. He is a bad guy.
Yeah.
But you have never heard anyone play Highway Star better. All right.
You can't believe his fingering, and I mean that in both terrible ways.
Oh man. Well, yeah. This song, of course, has we're sitting at so 544 million views on YouTube.
Damn.
I believe it.
And
is this like the most popular Metallica song? It's got to be.
Oh, I think
This
so.
must be, yeah.
At least among the the people who are on YouTube at
The
least.
Master of Puppets is having a moment.
Oh, that's
right now,
true.
you
Yeah.
know?
Oh, yeah.
That was what made me think of
Yeah.
it.
I
Actually,
think people joke listen to Stanger. So
Yeah.
maybe that might be up there too.
But yeah, this is the second Metallica song we've covered here. The first one was from Corona Diaries 109. We did "Ain't My Bitch" from Load.
Oh,
Yeah.
So we decided to go to a much more popular Metallica song.
You went to preload era.
Oh yeah. This is Black Album. There are 78,786 comments on this song, and y'all, I got the best.
Oh, good.
All right, so let's go down into the comments now of YouTube. Black Album, Metallica, Enter Sandman. Here we go. First up, DD from 1 year ago.
Okay.
My nipples are hard, and I'm making love to my COVID wife.
What?
Nice.
Exit life. Hello, my wife.
I love it's like, honey, you are no longer my wife. You're my COVID wife.
It also implies that, like, during COVID, he just enveloped another woman. Like,
Yeah.
my regular wife and I have separated, so now I have my COVID
My
wife.
COVID wife.
Banging to this song is a wild move.
But also, too, to be like, you know what? My nipples are hard. I'm about to
Yeah.
have sex with this woman I'm
has
isolating with.
I mean,
I gotta go leave a comment about this for posterity. I gotta make sure.
this is like a groove-oriented enough song to where I'm sure a million strip teases have been done to.
Oh,
to
yeah.
this
Sure.
song.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
I don't
might
play
have-
this at
yeah.
the club though; it's too long.
Yeah, I bet like they'll do like some shitty like turn the lights off and have a strobe thing going. The hush, little baby,
Yeah.
don't say a word.
Coming to the stage right now, we got Stacy, but first she's got to put her baby down.
Busani in Cube from 2 years ago. I played this while I was beating up my ex-girlfriend's 3 brothers.
Beating off?
Beating up.
Come here, guys. I'm not dating your sister anymore, but we can still be friends.
She's a wonderful gal. She's great. We just didn't work out, but this is awesome.
We can be bukkake bros, right? It's cool.
I want you to come in my mouth.
I like how he says, I played this as if he was in the middle of beating
Hold on.
I got the perfect thing.
Trying to like sync it with the Bluetooth. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Just 1 second.
All I hear now, though, is COVID wife. That's all I
In my life, drown in phlegm, nipples hard. Fasted Bro 99 from 7 years ago. Fasted Bro.
Okay.
I'm 15, and I've been to alternative school for standing up for what I believe was right, which led to a fight. There are some fucked up kids. Brought weed to school every day, obsessed over swag. Metallica was my only escape then, and I'll always love
Obsessed with swag, like bad weed, or
like-
stuff we get stuff we all get.
like stuff rappers have.
Yeah, that's what I think. It's like, all these kids with their weed and their $800
These
Jordans.
kids with their weed and their black skin. That's definitely racist as fuck.
Is alternative school just like school taught by Sonic Youth?
That's when you get suspended from regular. You get suspended so much from regular school that they send you to ALC, Alternative Learning Center.
I'm Professor I'm Professor Malcolmus.
Yeah, it's all pitchfork approved in there. Like there's goddamn like, you ever listen to Can? Tago Mago by Can.
This textbook, I only give it like 7 stars. It's not my favorite, but it's part of the syllabus tonight.
This is Slint Spiderland.
Yeah.
Bridget T from 3 years ago. I love Metallica. So do my 2 pussycats, Simba and Abiru. Ha rubbing the fur, hardcore. My hair's on fire. I'm not mind fucking anybody. I don't swear or drink. Just a bit of pot. Medical, because I live in Florida. And anywho, I inhale.
Yeah.
Tampa, Florida.
Oh my God, that is a lady with 2 vaginas, and that's what she was talking about. She is rubbing a lot of fur, and her hair is on fire.
I've been sleeping in a magic bed, and another one just came down there. I don't know.
Thank you, Tesla.
This one, I believe, is some hip hop lyrics.
Nice.
Called the section Bars. Ingo Hinnis from 3 years ago. I'm sit down of my ass. Smoke my happy smiley for every time. This is my only crime for a long time. Oh, so slowly on mobile phone. Too late at home. My wife comes with a knife. This is very nice. We love punch us in face.
Okay, let me interject here. This is I believe this to be a parody song of this song.
Okay.
So let's start. Say the rest. Say some lyrics to the rhythm of the song, and let's see if it works out.
Okay, let's see. Real smileys on Blaze face. Smoke weed on every days.
Smoke weed on every day.
Standing in the club,
Small size beauty boy.
Holy shit, mega haze. Everyone run in my gun. Oh, sorry, I have fun. My deep, real deal for big money, real small size beauty body.
Small size beauty body.
I think that I'm a little far away from the screen.
Oh, you're doing great.
My wife.
It actually
COVID wife.
Well, this does say she is my life.
Oh, close enough.
Days come and go. I hope for no rain. I was like the fucking blind melon.
Hell yeah.
Make my nipples hard again.
It says my fucking time has come again. So I think
No fame in the game, no fun, no gun. This is the end. This is.
yeah. In
what
the
it
end,
says.
this is So you're on to something, but this guy doesn't know how like rhyming scheme works.
No,
so.
you just got to sync this up like Pink Floyd and
Yeah.
fucking blend the Wizard of Oz, man.
Yeah, take a fistful of magic paint.
Inhale your magic can. Read these lyrics while listening to Enter Sandman. Oh, that's kind of a lyric.
Oh,
Inhale your magic can. Sit down and listen to Never Neverland.
we got a Travis here. Travis Leeds from 1 year ago.
Oh shit, that's me.
My ex. My ex-girlfriend always slept with one eye open. Kind of creepy. You could never tell if she was sleeping or just pretending. I'm like, okay.
Man.
Okay.
I'll give it to you. That one is kind of that's a little strange.
Some people will do that. I've seen a friend.
Yeah, I had a friend as well, but I like that he's listening to the song. That lyric comes up, and he's like, "I need." Okay, everyone, I had this experience with sleeping with one eye open.
Let me tell you about my crazy ex. That's a lot of these.
I was beating off her three brothers.
Earlier, I saw one on there that you didn't read, but it was hella funny. It just said, "Fuck my ex and family."
Yeah.
A lot of people hate their ex-girlfriends.
Oh,
on these
yeah.
YouTube
But
comments.
that's so insane to me.
Yeah.
It is to all of us as well.
Like-
It's a consistent thing, though, with every single song on YouTube.
I mean, I've commented on maybe 3 videos in my life.
Yeah.
And always it was something like, oh, this song meant this much to me, or oh, this guy's great.
Yeah.
Never like, fuck my family.
I'm 15 and I'm in ALC.
Optimistic pessimist from 2 years ago.
Oh.
Women would rather go for the promise of a grain of fake sugar dissolved somewhere in a prehistoric turd than something genuinely good for them all the time and the world around them. So
Fuck my ex. Like, guy's trying to be. That's really.
He wrote that with a fedora on.
Yeah.
This song is like workout metal to get over your ex, I guess.
But he has a keyboard that's like an old typewriter.
this one's disturbing. James from 2 months ago.
Oh, I hope it's James Hetfield.
My first.
I think the song rules. I don't know why people say Lars sucks as a drummer. I think he's great. I think everyone should leave the band alone. Some kind of monster was brave. I'm James. I'm James Setfield. Fatty off. I'm James Fetfield. Thank you.
My first concert, as well as my 10-year-old son's first concert, was Metallica, Korn, Kid Rock, Power Man 5000.
We need to report this man.
This is the family. This is the Family Values tour.
I think so.
And System of the Down.
Of the Down.
Yeah. It was an awesome concert. I got to smoke a little bit of something, and my son got to see titties. The girl,
Oh, frat dad.
the girl next to us tried to cover his eyes, but the girl next to us tried to cover his eyes. But it was incredible. The noise was amazing. There was no point in talking. It was so loud and so good. A memory for me and my boy. That was 25 years ago.
Jesus Christ.
So,
That sounds like a good time.
yeah.
But also crazy to see your dad maybe smoke weed and then see titties
To
and
be
be like, what
10
the
years
hell?
old and taken to the Family Values tour
Yeah.
and have to endure any version of Kid Rock
That's
while your dad's getting high and some lady's slipping one out for the boys. Like, that's...
I'm more worried about them seeing Kid Rock than titties.
Oh, for sure,
Frankly,
yeah.
titties is
Yeah.
fine.
I'd be
natural.
like, go look at the titties. Don't look at the man on stage.
yeah. Stay away from the guy on the stage.
I feel like that dad'd be like,
Son, you're going to be craving that for the rest of your life.
It's truly what it's like when worlds collide.
Jenny Byrne from 7 years ago. I just read about a new author, Liliana Cross. Her new book, 7 Sinful Funny Stories, is due out in mid-October on Amazon and Kindle. I cannot wait.
Is this the writer of that book?
100%. Yeah.
The stories in this collection include Devour Me, Liliana Cross versus Superstorm Sandy, a true story, Liliana Cross versus the Boston Strangler in Hell,
A true story.
and I Love Pussy. So those are the
so
stories
good.
that she wrote for that book.
I hate that we just plugged her book.
You know, just
That rules, though. You see quite a few of those on these like 55 million views videos. People are like, "This is the best place
Man, I
for
just
my
need,
I
like,
love pussy story."
0.5% of that conversion, man. I'm doing great.
So you got to go out and take success. It's not just going to come to
No,
you.
you got to go post about your pussy stories on a fucking Metallica video.
Well,
People love Metallica.
speaking of pussy stories, John and Lisa Northern from 1 year ago.
Oh, from the joint account.
Definitely part of the joint account. Here we go.
You can keep the YouTube account, but we have to be our account. I don't want you watching shit I don't approve.
Oh no! Oh no!
Other girls in the comments.
Buddy, John and Lisa are on the same wavelength. Hi, I'm Lisa. I'm 32, and my husband is 36. I'm looking for people who are willing to trade pictures and videos of their girlfriends, wives, sisters,
The
or
fakest
moms,
thing, the
or
fakest thing in the world.
or women's, or mom and daughter. Please hit us up. I want to watch my husband get fucked by other women or women's or girls
That's the
or a
only
mom
believable part
and
about
daughters. Please help me do this for him. And then they list a real phone number with a Santa Barbara area code.
Cool,
So-
let's call
This
him
is
right
definitely not Jonathan.
Got two more here. Crystal.
Just real quick, let's talk about the psychology of picking this song to put your swinging post on.
now.
I mean,
Swinging
you know,
scam posts. You're just like, send me child porn and incest, please.
It's not a crime if I asked for it.
Got two more. Crystal Ann Nicodemus from 4 years ago. I don't like none of your weed friends. So you're in. Dumb car sat within your friends that sometimes weed. I don't like you. I don't. Stop it. I live alone.
This is a voice to text thing.
I am.
Oh no, that or like things are hitting reply.
yeah.
I'm gonna write this email and out and hit send.
That was good to go.
I am not Mac. Love to weed face. Go make love to your own friends that smork weed.
Smork weed every day.
Smork Fedor. Yeah.
I think at this point you are reading in the wrong accent. This guy is Scottish.
I don't need your weed suck.
You're smarking your weed.
Smoking weed. I don't need your weed suck weed or you dumb. Sig's got what I want. You do not.
Six like cigarettes?
Yeah, Sig's got what I want.
I don't need all that, man. Sig's got it where I want it.
Big tobacco got him, y'all.
Oh, you hate to see it.
I want you to go date people that smork weed.
Smork weed.
All you want is to have sex. So by now, I don't need your dumb beer, and I don't need you, and I don't care about you, you Carsey boy. So you go marry Mary Flynn, and I hate you. I don't like you, boy, and your girlfriend Mary Flynn. She's having Richard Jr.'s baby.
Oh my god.
And she is have a baby within her. I don't care.
Oh my god.
All I care about is me getting dick tonight. I not ever care about you. Whatever you and Mary Flynn do is your dumb business, not my business anymore. Do you hear me?
Oh man.
Is this one of the lady's stories that she was selling earlier?
It's the first draft of a breakup email.
It's also great because it starts off, you're like, oh, whatever. And then there's like, fuck Mary Flynn. You're like, who's Mary Flynn? Mary Flynn's having Richard's baby? Oh my God. So many twists and turns.
So many characters.
Smoke weed. Smoke weed.
Sweet smork.
Six got what I need. Fucking Mary Flynn's having Richard's baby. What?
Hey.
I don't need
Smoke weed every day.
Your beer you tried to get me with.
You got me once with the beer. It ain't gonna happen again.
This here's a no smorking.
Why do you roll, Smork?
To get high.
Smork. He said it twice.
He called him a Carsey boy.
Yeah, Carsey.
That is a fucking like.
It sounds like a suburb of like some city we don't know. He's a Carsey boy.
Carsey boy. That's a 62-year-old man.
I think it was a woman.
Was a woman? Yeah, it was a lady.
She wanted to get
she
some
wanted some
dick.
dick. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said he was a Carsey boy. It was hard to follow.
He's a Carsey boy.
He's-
Yeah, the
it's all
he's
being
a Carsey
directed
boy.
at
Oh,
him.
I
the
think-
receiver. Yeah.
The guy who put the baby within Marianne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Carsey, of course, a suburb of Kern.
And finally, Bill Slattery from 3 years ago.
Oh.
This is for my best brother, Chris. This song I dedicate to my brother on his job at the New York City Transit Track Department. The MTA NYC track department is a bunch of great guys who get each other's backs like a big family. They watch out for each other. Thank you again for being a family to Chris. This is for my brother, Chris, who was the only brother who cares about me, especially when he took me to the hospital when I fell at home and cut up the front of my head, and his wife, Mary, didn't even ask how I was doing or how I was feeling.
It's Mary Flynn.
Mary
Flynn from earlier.
Man.
Mary, breaking hearts all over. But yeah.
I think all of these comments are taking place in the same universe.
Well, they are now.
Where there is a Sandman.
Were they around the same year posted?
Let's see. That previous one was from 4 years ago, and that one was from 3, so it's possible.
Yeah, Mary Flynn settled down with Chris.
Yeah, she's still out
Maybe
there.
she was like, I want to rock out, and then she saw that shit and was like, what the fuck?
I have been smorking way too much weed.
Smoking a little weed tonight.
And that is Inner Sandman. That is Metallica. And that is our program. Travis Clark, please tell people where they can find you on the World Wide Web.
Y'all can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Track Rivals, TrackRivals. It's Travis Clark, but spelled differently.
Hell yeah.
Because everybody took the version of my name I wanted. So if you follow at Travis Clark, that is a youth minister who is not me. So don't follow that guy.
All right.
Yeah.
No, he's a good follow.
He kind of tried to extort me for.
serious?
Well, not extort me. He was like, "I'll sell you the name if you help me rescue orphans." And I was like, "Fuck you."
You're getting dragged into the child sex trafficking for sure.
You have to get a med bed to cleanse yourself.
You know, he did say he had a magic can.
Sam, where can people find you on the internet?
Well, first of all, if you're from Scotland or Kearney, Arizona,
Sure.
I just want to apologize. We said some stuff. I feel like maybe I got in there in some ways I shouldn't have. I'm just trying to jump out in front of the cancellation.
Got to.
From
The cancellation.
from the people of Kearney and Scotland. I'm sorry. I know these other people aren't, but I am truly sorry.
You're canceled.
And you can find me at Slam Harder on Twitter or Sam Harder 666 on Instagram.
Carter, where can people find you on the information super highway?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram. Carter_Glasgow. Leave all your hate mail right there.
You went Russian halfway through that.
Dude, I knew a guy in college who had grown up in the Soviet Union and then went to Scotland and had
sounded like that.
the most incredible hybrid accent. And he was the kind of guy who he would get drunk and then would talk about the big surprise, Scottish and Russian. He would get fucked up and then start crying when he described hearing
Surprise,
the Beatles.
Oh my
because
God.
someone had smuggled him like a Beatles mixtape into Russia, and he would just be like, I can't even approximate it, but he'd be like, the fucking Beatles, and he would just get really emotional about it.
And then he goes on YouTube and like comments on Dick Capone.
oh yeah.
Every time I hear this song, I think of the time I was smuggled away. And also my favorite dish haggis. Complex, you can figure me out.
Yeah. Hand me an IRN-BRU and vodka.
We are the kings of accents.
We do it the best. That's why people come back time after time.
Except for Kearney and Scottish people.
Yeah, they don't like it. Understandably.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Rivers Langley. And the best way to support the show, head to patreon.com/thegoodspod. Second best way to support the show, head to Apple Podcasts, rate, review, and subscribe. Show the attitude of gratitude, because if you do not have the attitude of gratitude, Daddy, we're going to make you pay $20,000 for a magic band. The Goods from the Woods was recorded and edited by me, Rivers Langley. You can find our show on Twitter at The Goods Pod. Our theme song was composed by Jonas, the Space Cowboy.
This was a Brain Freeze podcast.